What better way to start off the afternoon than with some football, huh? It's time to get things started here on the NFL on EA Sports. Straight ahead is what should be a very entertaining matchup between the visiting team and the home team.
Ryan Fitzgerald set to kick off.
Ryan Fitzgerald all set to get this one started. And this one's away on EA Sports. To return this, Marcus Jones. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
They'll take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Offense out now to get us started. It's first and 10. Off the play action, May. And his first pass falls incomplete. That one intended for Demario Douglas. And now they face second down.
Quarterback of his renown, Kate, I'm not surprised at all to see him throw it into double coverage early. And that incompletion, well, it's just going to fuel his confidence that much more to keep forcing it.
Second and 10. Here's May. Finds him over the middle. And he's short of the first after a mild gain.
To Jawan Jennings. It's a gain of 5. Brings up third and 5.
Here they come. This is third and 5. Operating from the gun. Here's May. That's complete to the rookie out of Alabama. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he can reach that 40. It's a gain of 12 on that one. And that means first down. So fresh set of downs now from the 39. They'll run it with Travion Henderson. He gets a couple on first, and they'll come up second and 8.
Sometimes just feel like in the background of every ho-hum run is a bigger play that just needed one more component. Hit that extra block a little longer, find the lane quicker. The defender may be a half step late, and this could have been much, much more exciting.
He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit, Kate. You got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
May now on third down. Completed left side there to Jennings. And they don't get much out of this pass. He's hauled down a little shy of that first. It's fourth down now.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
Running for it is Henderson. The defense seizing the opportunity. Great stop. They've got a turnover on downs, and they get their guys the ball in plus territory.
And what a battle of wills we just got to see. Fighting in the trenches on a fourth down run. Trying to play conservative, keep it on the ground to power it across, but there was no overcoming a front, just as equally motivated to get off the field.
Black force, straight to the air here. It's Young. Completed left side to Smith. And he's going to be brought down at the 23-yard line. Give him 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a first down.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
So a new set of downs. Here we go, first and 10.
Striker, 3-3. Fury, yellow. Blue striker. Ready.
Out of the gun, Young. Splits a couple of defenders and completes it. And he works this to the 15 before they make the stop.
Good luck defending that short yardage slant. Just not going to happen. There's a reason this is a go-to play for just about any quarterback in every situation.
Here we go. Here we go. Black, 95. Check.
Rush coming for Young. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's stopped as we get closer to our first points of this ball game. It's going to be first and goal now.
7-yard gain.
There's no question. The greatest concern there was just getting the first down. You want a high percentage throw, and you're not really concerned about big yards. Well, the drag route was perfect. He comes open in the short field. It's easy to zip that throw right in there and reset those chains.
They've set themselves up well for an opening drive touchdown here, Brock. It's first and goal.
550, green. White, white. Cut.
To the air yet again. Young. Caught just shy of the goal line. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1.
It is so hard for these defenses. I don't envy them at all. We try to monitor where these running backs are. Are they chipping? Are they delaying their route? He's such an underrated part of their overall passing game.
Now it's second and goal from the 1.
Here we go, set. 10 black. 43 rail. Ready.
Here's Young again. And he's got it! That's a way out for it, but touchdown! These guys get a perfect start. They've gone up 6-0. This is Ryan Fitzgerald on to try the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And his guys will jump out to a 7-0 lead.
Our home team, nothing. Ryan Fitzgerald set to kick off.
Now Fitzgerald on to handle the kickoff. His return starts at the 5. He's stopped on the run back at the 27.
On the return. They'll take over. First down and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Here we go now. Time to start this drive. First and 10.
30.
Starting on the ground with Henderson. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
It'll be this group's job watching the film to find all these plays. The ones that amount to really very little statistically and identify what was needed to just make them a little bigger, stretch them further. Afterthought plays now, they could be the big gains of next week.
From the gun, it's May. Finds his man. It's Demario Douglas. And he gets this one up to the 40-yard line. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first.
I'm sure coach and play caller doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
First down, May. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. And that sack quickly changes the tone of this series, Brock. It's second down.
And look at that. All that effort and success from the previous play, it is gone. Credit to this defense who snapped and cleared. That's part of this game. You got to snap and clear. Give up a big play, come back and make a big one for yourself. And they do, getting home with that sack.
May now from the gun. Has a man downfield. It's Jennings. And the stop is made as he drives this to the opposing 43. It's a 24-yard gash, and it gives them the first down.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
They will not get another play off. We're at the end of one. Still a one-possession game in the early stages. More from this one right after this. We're back, and we'll join this drive already in progress to begin quarter two. They're looking at yet another 1st and 10 on this drive. Counterplay, it's Henderson. And they're going to be humbled here on first down. Going to wind up losing yards on this play. That's a nice quick correction for this front, Brock. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
Back to the line they go. It's second down. Here's made in the air. Throwing the out route complete. And he's going to be right up against that line that they needed. Make it third and maybe a yard at most from the 34.
Well, he saw his guys pick up the blitz. Well, he felt them pick it up anyway if he wasn't looking at them. But with their effort on his behalf, I think this QB felt owed to them and the group up front to find somebody to get a completion, so that effort up front wasn't in vain.
Stevenson gets it on third down. And they're going to be set up just outside that red zone. They gain 11 on that play. And that's good for a new set of downs.
I think we've all become very accustomed, and I'll raise my hand and say these tight ends are almost like bona fide receivers, big receivers. But they show you right there, when they can be powerful blockers, it can make a huge difference in a run game.
May on 1st and 10. They bring pressure, and they're going to get to him. Working quickly here. They're trying something here. They fake the spike. And he rips off good yardage, but it will not move the chains.
Now, that's a situation. May have worked out better if he'd thrown the ball. His running ability gets him a chunk of yards, but still some work to do to get that first down.
Wonder what's in the playbook here as they come up on 3rd and 11. Here he goes, 3rd and long. Couldn't connect right side. It's incomplete. First time this game they've looked to him. And now they're staring at 4th and long.
That's one of those 3rd down situations where you're asking an awful lot of your man to make a play to keep this drive going. Too much of a contested catch there, unable to bring it in.
Offense staying out there. Looks like they're going for it. The defense calls a timeout. That's their first. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half. Fourth down, the offense is staying on the field. They're going for it. On play action, here's May. That's cut beyond the marker. And in he goes for the touchdown. It seems like a lot of the time, Brock, even if the results aren't quite as flashy every rep, tight ends are even more reliable scorers than a lot of receivers are when it comes to the passing game.
Yeah, I would agree with that, but there's also a lot more real estate for them to work with. Right? Think of the receivers. They got to deal with the sidelines, that 12th defender. Many of these tight ends, they've got a ton of field to work with, and when they prove to the quarterback they can be a difference maker, he'll look for them.
Now after tying this game up, they're all set to center away. That's going to be taken in at the 8. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down.
First down and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Ready.
The offense to the line. They're going to have trips right to start out.
Set. Ready. 52 blue. Black shot. Hut, hut.
To the air on first down. Young. And the first play of the series is going to be an incomplete pass intended for his running back there. And that brings up second down.
That's just simply one of those situations, Kate, where I think you and I got to tip our cap to the defense. Really took away everybody. There was no outlet, and only an incompletion could be had.
Second and 10, still at the 28.
Set. Yellow, 43. Hut, hut.
Here's Hubbard on the give. He gets it forward for a gain of 3. That was Harold Landry making the tackle.
He's brought down at the 31. A 3-yard pickup. And it's 3rd down.
Ready.
Let's see what they draw up on this 3rd and 7.
Here we go. Ready.
They'll throw 3rd and long. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
You never, ever, as an offense, like 3 and outs, Kate, but you really don't like them on 3rd down when you throw into tight coverage like that. Got to manufacture a better look.
Mulls in this punt at the 8. He gets him out of the deep part of their half. This is out across the 20.
On the return, his guys take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
All right, they're out and set. Here we go, 1st and 10.
Here goes throw. Ready, what's up?
Made a throw it. On him quick there, and they bring him to the turf. And nice work by the defense to start this drive out. It's a sack on the first play.
It's now 2nd and
To get
19
home and hit and impact
at
the
the
quarterback
12-yard
at this
line.
level, well, typically you got to do what this defense is doing, and that's keeping an offense off balance. Change up your looks, rotate your personnel, throw in some wrinkles, and once again, go hit that quarterback.
2nd down and 19 yards to go after that sack. They go play action. Here's May. Look at that power, deep left side. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. We'll bring it into the red zone after a great turnover and return. Well, I know I don't need to tell you, partner, but if you're going to try to get aggressive, really push a throw downfield like that, you have to be smart about how you do it.
Yeah, that is spot on, Kate. If you've got to find that spot when you know the coverage won't be able to hold up, especially as you go 20, 30, 40 yards down the field. Hey, listen, these defenders in the league today, you throw a ball deep down the field like that, it turns into a 50-50 ball. More times than not, they can make a play and take it away, just as they did.
Edo blue. Smash, red. Ready?
Here's Young on 1st and 10. Taken in by Smith. And they get him out just before he can move those chains, partner. It's a gain of 9 on 1st down.
You know what I love about this? Never showing panic. When he leaves the pocket, look at his eyes. They continue to search downfield. They're never looking at the rush. They're finding the open man downfield before running out of real estate.
From the pistol, it's Young. That one's incomplete in the end zone. Didn't see a whole lot of room to fit that pass in, Brock. It takes a special quarterback to thread the needle. He couldn't do it.
You know what that's like? That's like passing across your own crease in hockey, Kate. That's a big no-no. When you challenge double coverage in the end zone, and let me tell you, coaches don't really like that either.
So after that prior incompletion, it's 3rd down.
Ready. Watch out now. District's blue. 32, 6. Madden. Ready.
Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the defense comes through to back them up ahead of 4th down. Now, Brock, things are dead even as we've reached our 2-minute warning. Ryan Fitzgerald lining up for the field goal. This is going to be a 32-yarder from the left hash. Fitzgerald sends this through. And that's going to break our tie and give him a 3-point advantage.
I never saw a play script that ended with a field goal. It was always a touchdown that you wanted. That's 3 points, and it's enough to give him the lead.
On the return, here's Jones. And this drive will start inside the 25.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. This is thrown towards a defender instead, and then he's the one who makes the play on the football. That's not what this offense wants. Incomplete on first down.
Geez, with each incompletion, each turnover, each sack, you can almost just feel this offense's frustration. Really imperative, this quarterback, stay positive. Just keep chopping away.
Second and 10. Here's May. Finds him over the middle. This gets forward to around the 29. Devin Lloyd on the tackle. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
Brings up 3rd and 5.
Made out a throw on third. Completed over the middle. And he's tackled with the first down yardage. Looking quickly here.
First and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Here's May on first and 10. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. Second down coming up.
Incomplete.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Again, it's May. Fits it through the middle. He takes it down to the 33. Wow, they get a big old 32 yards out of that play, as well as a new set of downs.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
He's going to get a hand in there and knock that one away. So second down now after the incompletion.
You know, I say this all the time. You get down there to the red zone, and things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. The quarterback's fortunate that was one hand and not two hands that got on the football.
So still 10 to go on second from the 33-yard line. Back to the air. It's May. Going deep here for the end zone. Caught near the goal line. And he will not score, but that does set him up, Brock, with first and goal, less than a yard away from the end zone. Timeout taken by the defense. They're second. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. So after that big play, Brock, they need just that final yard here on first and goal. Working inside the red zone. He's got it. Touchdown. These guys get some late points and the lead. No hesitation on that throw. He got the guy he wanted right away, and he got it to him for the touchdown.
You know, it's great, Kate, to draw up plays that have all sorts of different options, but it's even...
And he's off the mark. No good. Some troubles for the rookie early here as he misses on the extra point. Following the touchdown, they'll kick it back and see what the opposition has in store. Fielded at the 7. This makes it up to the 25.
They'll take over. First down and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun.
Let's go now. 10 black. White. Black shot. Ready.
Out of the gun, Young. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Can't cover it much better than that. Really well covered, Kate, on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
Here we go. 45. White. Field. Black.
On 2nd and 10, Young. Outright, Leggett makes the grab. And he pushes it up across the 30 before going out.
Well, that's a modest little drag route, but if you ever just need a safe, short gain on the throw, that's a go-to route to target.
About set. This is 3rd and 5.
Ready, red, yellow, 60 red, 60 red. Ready.
Young working from the gun. Oh, put some heat on this deep ball. Let's wide open down the field, and he has it. And he is finally sent out of bounds, but not until he gets it all the way down to the red zone.
1st and 10.
One of the game's biggest plays right there as they get the markers reset.
Ready. Smash, red. Hut.
To the air yet again. Young. Flush down out to his left. He's running with it. And this one doesn't go far. Now the offense going to take its 3rd and final timeout. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half.
2nd and 6 at the 13-yard line.
2nd and 6 coming up here.
Set. 6. Mega. 52 blue. Black ultra. Claws red. Green jack. Hut, hut.
Shotgun snap now to Young. And he's got his man. Touchdown. These guys take the lead just before halftime. Chuba Hubbard with the touchdown. They were throwing for it there, and they didn't care who knew about it, Bronk. And it turns out, hey, nothing was going to stop them either.
Yeah, there's something about an empty formation. You are declaring to a defense, other than QB draw, this ball is going to be in the air. But at the same time, you also force the defense's hand. There's only so many coverages they can play, and they just exposed them.
Time left for maybe a return plus a play here as they send this away. On the return, here's Jones. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line.
They'll take over. 1st down and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Probably looking at our final snap of the half here on 1st down. He's back to throw. There's a bullet down the left sideline. This final shot of the half will not connect. That falls incomplete. No time remaining in our 1st half. The story is halfway told. Let's see what the back half has in store as we get started in the 3rd quarter. Has it at the 11. And pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29.
At their own 29-yard line.
On the double.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10.
Check, set, ready. Black, next, hey, check mega. Check view. 22 needle.
This drive will begin with Hubbard. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play. With each carry he gets, Brock, I'm starting to wonder, is this going to be the last touch that he gets in this game? Because it hasn't been a great performance for him.
No, individually, collectively, and you can look up front, right? They've just not been winning the battle enough push, enough drive to get this running game going.
Now Young. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. He was looking for Chuba Hubbard out of the backfield. So now it's going to be 3rd and long. So they opt for the shorter pass later in the progression on that play, Brock, but man, the defense took that away too.
Well, what they tell us yesterday in those production meetings, nothing comes easy. No easy completions from shots down the field to those checkdowns to the running back. Wanted to make this offense earn everything. They just did.
Down. 33, yellow. 12, 10. Smash, red. Drill, green. Ready?
On 3rd down, it's Young. Couldn't bring it in over the middle, incomplete. His first target doesn't lead to his first catch. And that brings up 4th and long. Their punter making his way out now. And he wants to hit his second effort just as well as he hit his first. Secures this at the 17. They found some space to do a little damage there before they bottle him up.
His guys take over 1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. May off the play fake. That one's caught along the left sideline. And they send him out of bounds as he gets this to the opposing 45. Give him 25 on that play. And that'll set him up with a fresh set of downs.
1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
They'll try the right side. Here's Henderson. He's forward, gets a couple of yards. Trayvon Merrick there for the stop.
On the tackle. A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7 at the 42-yard line.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7. Here's made in the air. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
May now on 3rd down. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. And now a 4th down staring right at him.
Kate, I've talked to you over the years of the transition to the NFL where the windows to throw are small. On 3rd down, smaller. Put dime defense on the field, and those windows become almost non-existent.
Andres Borregales out now to attempt this field goal. This from the right hash and a considerable distance. Has the distance, but headed well left. No good. And this will remain a 4-point game.
Well, once you get out beyond 50 yards, everything in the process has got to be perfect. It's a good effort, but it's going to wind up off the mark.
Ball just a yard shy of midfield. 1st and 10.
Let's go. Hut, hut.
Hubbard gets it to start the drive. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
Ready, ready.
First play of the drive lost a yard. Need to get it back and some change here. 2nd down.
Here we go. 45, white, white, white. Ready.
Here's Young to throw. Completed left side to Smith. And a solid gain there. Gets him across the 45 before he goes out.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
Ready. 60 reps. 60 reps. Ready.
Young's gonna throw it. It's 3rd and 2. Complete beyond the marker. And he gets it down to the 35 before stepping out. A 9-yard gain and good for a first down.
You know, Kate, they say a dog is a man's best friend. A tight end that moves the chains on 3rd down, that's a QB's best friend.
All set to go now from the 35.
Set, hut. Red, 38. Opposite, green. Set.
1st and 10, it's Hubbard. Doesn't get much beyond the line, a yard at most. Tracked down by Robert Spillane.
At the 33-yard line. A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8.
Black on set, ready. 52 blue.
Running back sent in motion left. And going play action. Young. Pressure's there, and he goes down again. And that pushes him back. 3rd down coming up.
When we think about safeties, I mean, it's just right in the name, right? The safety is the last line of protection in the passing game. We don't think of them as blitzers. But, Kate, let me tell you, for a safety blitz to get home, they got to be great disguisers. They can't show that blitz early. That safety didn't, and the quarterback took the brunt of the contact.
Smash, red. Red, yellow. Ready?
3rd and long for him here. And he's finally down to put a stop to this one, but a notable chunk of yardage broken off of that game.
There are times a quarterback's got to be blacksmiths. When you're in the pocket, there's just a certain timing and precision. When you get outside that pocket, you got to be an artist. You got to be creative, and this guy is.
Ready,
To the
break.
line and set. Here we go, 1st down.
Here we go, set. Hut, hut.
Out of the shotgun, a give to Hubbard. And he runs this one in for the touchdown. Well, he found himself some space to work, and from there, all athleticism as he made his way in for 6.
You know, you run the ball down in the red zone, Kate, you're not always thinking touchdowns, right? Space is so hard to come by. But you're exactly right. His athleticism, his explosion, his speed, it puts 6 on the board for the offense.
Now Fitzgerald on to handle the kickoff. No return as this bounces into the end zone. The ball's coming out to the 20. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, here's May. This is a heater going deep. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
I'm not going to be surprised at all, Kate, if we see more of this. Just trying to find some answer. Extend plays, be creative, try different things, because nothing really consistently has gone well for him today.
After the incompletion, 2nd and 10 once again from the 20. From the gun, it's May. And this is going to be incomplete again. The defender knocks this one away and brings up 3rd down.
Yikes, as that pass falls to the ground, Kate, you kind of just sense their desperation. It's just kind of oozing out of them. Running out of time to start connecting on more of these and really break open the scoring in a way they just have not been able to do so far.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Punt team on the field. And he's only a handful of yards from his own goal line. It's a fake from deep on their own half. And they get to him. The fourth down gamble backfires with a sack. And it's a turnover on downs inside the red zone.
15-yard line.
Well, they tried the fake, but no one was fooled. Defenders saw right through that attempt to sell that punt. Clearly, this squad did their homework this week, and they knew that was coming on fourth down.
Up the middle, Hubbard. And his effort results in maybe 2 yards, but nothing more.
Milton Williams on the stop. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 12-yard line.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7.
Ready. Watch out now. Blue, 32. Need old blue. Ready.
Back to throw. Here's Young. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And it'll be 3rd down coming up after this defense's 3rd sack of the game.
You get into the red zone and every detail matters. It matters on the whole 100 yards. But, Kate, once you get inside this red zone, it is so critical. And let's tip our cap to the defense on the details, creating that sack.
Hut.
3rd and long, Young. And the catch is made for the touchdown. How quickly things can change, partner. The pain from being taken down that prior play. Yeah, I imagine that's gone and forgotten now, and it's been replaced by the adrenaline from finding the end zone there.
Yeah, that defense could have certainly used the pass rush from the previous play because that quarterback had plenty of time to scan the field and make a throw. He gets an immediate measure of revenge for that sack.
Now Fitzgerald on to handle the kickoff. Here's a return from the 7. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. So we're through 3 here. It's not quite over yet, but it take a pretty miraculous comeback. We've got a 3-score game as we get set to start the 4th quarter. First call here coming from the shotgun. Quick throw completed by May. After making the catch, he is decked quickly at the 38. Pickup of 12 on that play. And that's going to bring up 1st down.
Just how many times do we see teams go to this route? You can go to a Little League field, tell them to, hey, run to the post. It's a playbook staple. And he's someone you could depend on to create space and make catches out of it.
Shotgun handoff to Henderson. Look at this, 9 yards and a nice 1st down run.
I'm not kidding you, Kate. A run of that length at the NFL level, honestly, is the equivalent of a run of 15-plus at the high school level. It's hard in the run game to make yards, and they just got a very successful one.
Last run got him 9, so now they need 1 more here on 2nd down. To throw, here's May. That's low and bounces short of his man.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
No connection on the last play. Now it's 3rd down. Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. He has the first over the middle. And he's going to get stopped right around the 45-yard line.
And a 1st down.
1st down, May. Caught for big yards on the right side. And he's brought down at about that 27-yard line.
It's a gain of 18. That's another 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 27.
To the air yet again, May. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
Well, even the toughest in the league to catch could still be caught at times. It just takes a defense that's determined and relentless. And the real big key, when you get that split second, you got to take advantage of that opportunity. Defense just did.
And this one's not going to connect. Knocked away, and that failure to connect, Brock, means it's 3rd down.
That's just simply great positioning to swat the ball away. He stayed in a spot where he could disrupt the throw before the target could make a play on it.
No connection on the last play, and now it's third down. May now. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. Fourth down coming up.
I'll say, Kate, that defense looked even better, sharper on third down than they did on second. They played that one so tight there was no window to throw.
Fourth and forever coming up. Desperation time here. He's going to push one deep down the right. Throws into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. J.C. Horn to pick it off. We'll return this one up across the 35 before he goes out.
Well, coaches just love that effort right there. Instantly, as he made the pick, everybody was looking for a block and doing their part to set up the return. And I know it pales in comparison to giving up the turnover, but how about the effort on the other side to track him down and stop a potential pick six? I think everybody deserves a little credit on the field for that effort.
And he only manages one. Couple of defenders there to bring him down.
That's a pretty good stop on first down. This defense now gets a chance to dictate, and that's what all the great defenses want to do, Kate. They want to dictate it on their terms and not just be reacting to what the offense is always doing.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8.
Let's go now. 33, claws red. Black Ultra. Ready?
From the pistol, it's Young. He keeps those feet in and makes the catch.
I know I can sound like a broken record when I talk about timing and getting the ball out on time and on rhythm, but these outcuts, it is so imperative, and the best of them make it look oh so easy.
Short yardage situation here. It's 3rd and 2.
Here we go. Set. 60 red. 60 red. Spike 60. Hey, blue. Ten cycles. Set.
Throwing now on 3rd and 2. Got his man. This is McMillan. And they get this down to the 44 before he stopped. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
That's what we call situational football. You spend all week working on your nickel passing game package to take advantage of third downs just like that.
Shot. Set. Yellow. Slide blue. Hut.
Young on 1st and 10. Finds him on the crossing route. He's not going to get any further after that catch. Tackle made at the 29-yard line. A gain of 15 there. And that gives him a first down.
Ready. 10 black. Ready.
Off the play fake, it's Young. He's got it along the sideline. And they get this all the way down to the 16-yard line. Yeah, it's a gain of 12 on that one. And that is good for a first down.
A gain of 12.
Down.
Result is a first down.
Red. 38. Hut.
And off that other pistol, here's Hunter. And he got what he could there, only to the 14. 2 on the pickup there, and it's going to be 2nd and 8. So that brings us to the 2-minute warning. These guys nearing their first win of the season.
Ready, set.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down.
Ready. 52 blue. Steal, black. Blaster, 6. Set.
Shotgun snap now to Young. Catch made. And he's going to be touched down at that spot, which means the effort makes it 1st and goal.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on 2nd down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about 3rd down at all.
4 downs to get this across. Here's 1st and goal.
Come on, set. 45, white. Set, go.
And this is going to be hauled in for the touchdown. These guys put up even more points in a win. Slant route, as it does so many times every game we call, Brock. Paying dividends. Made that touchdown look a lot easier than it was.
An uncontested release that close to the end zone spells disaster for a defense every time, Kate. You got to have a whole lot more physicality at the point of attack because a QB is always going to be looking for that short little slant near the goal line.
On the return, here's Jones. Big shot at the end of that run back as he gets it just past the 20.
His guys take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Offense showing trips out right as they get set for this 1st and 10.
Yes, sir. Hey, what's that? Five.
Shaking off the pit quickly. He's going to throw. Pressure coming, and they take him down. And the drive begins with a rough 1st step there. That's going to bring up 2nd down.
This defense has been doing it all, not just with the takeaways, but the pressure and what that does and how hard it is to play the quarterback position when you're taking a beating like this.
Hey, what's that?
Here's made in the air. Maybe a bit of desperation. Here's a deep shot. He's got it deep downfield. And they're going to have this up at the 44-yard line as they haul him down. Now about 29 yards on that play, partner, as they get the chains reset. Trying to set this up quick.
1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Here's May on 1st and 10. And this great effort winds up getting them well into enemy territory before he's brought down. That chunk worth a nice 21 yards. And they're going to have a 1st down now. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
36-yard line.
Going play action, May. Oh, brother, it's another interception. And a great return comes to an end with the tackle.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at the 50-yard line.
Ready.
Offense to the line. Here we go.
Striker, 3-3. Here, ready.
They're going to pass it here. Downfield, and he's got McMillan. And he's going to get this down to the 9. That puts him in goal to go. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets them up with 1st and goal.
Faster.
Offense in the hurry up here.
52 blaster.
At the 9-yard line.
So hard work rewarded as they take a well-earned win in this one. And just a week after being soundly defeated, they're back out there playing a much better brand of football. Short memories prevail, Brock, as they move past that loss and get back to some winning football. With Brock Ewart and our entire crew, I'm Kate Scott. You've been watching